Alright everybody, so I'm up here in the high deserts of southern Nevada in the Spirit Mountains, surrounded by all these beautiful woodland junipers. And I want to show you guys some uses for these junipers. They grow berries which you can eat. Some of them are quite bitter, but you can use them. But what I really want to show you guys today is how to use their bark for a natural fire starter. Okay, so I'm off here, off the trail a couple feet, and I just want to show you. So just applies to pretty much any natural material, but you want to use a bark that is fibrous, and you want it to be hanging off the tree. That way you know it's dead bark and the tree isn't using it to protect against infection. So just go ahead and take some off. It comes off pretty easily, and you want to be grabbing the stuff that is already somewhat fluffy, and you want to grab a decent amount. It doesn't matter if it's already processed, because that's what you're going to be doing later, and you want a good decent amount, probably almost there. And you want to make sure it's already the dead stuff, because if it's alive, obviously it won't take a spark. But juniper is really good for this because the leaves you can use to make a tea, and that tea is good for respiratory infection, asthma, actually it's been shown to be useful for, and the berries of course you can eat. So I'm going to show you how to process this and make it accept the spark. So I think we'll go ahead and use this spot. It's already a natural made workbench. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and take this, and you can see the bark is kind of fibrous as it comes, and what basically you want to do is go ahead and pull this apart, and this can take a while. And as you're processing this, your goal is to make sure that there's as much air between the fibers as possible. So you can see here, just pulling it apart. You can also kind of bend it in half and just kind of rough it up. Probably the quickest way to do it. And I'm not going to start a full fire today. I just want to show you that this can be done. I'm going to be using a fire steel today. It seems to be one of the easiest ways to get a fire going out here. And I'll make sure I put this out once I'm done so it doesn't catch anything else on fire. It's pretty cold out here today, but there's a lot of interesting natural materials out here to use. There's a bush called Mormon tea. It's related to the ephedra bush. It's more potent than coffee, and it's been shown again to be good for like respiratory issues. So there's a lot of stuff to use in the desert if you want to spend the time researching it. And there's also a lot of yucca, which I have a video of. You can make a rope from it, incredibly strong. It's almost like a natural nylon. So I think we are about ready there, and that's pretty much good. Okay, so this is pretty much where we want it. You can see it's very fibrous, a lot of air in between, and that's what you want. Go ahead and put it down on a base. Of course, if you're making a real fire, you'd want to make sure that you have your wood and everything ready, because this is going to catch and go pretty quickly. And this should take a spark. You want to have a nice, decent base, so your fire steel isn't going into the ground. And then it's best, this is a fire steel from firesteel.com. Picked this up, wasn't that much. I got a dollar striker that's with it, and this throws some really nice sparks. What I like to do is go ahead and put your fire steel into it. Go ahead and scrape off some material, and you can see that this will catch. We did get some rain out here, so I'm just going to scrape off some more. Yeah, it's smoldering. And you can see, there you go. And just go ahead, always remember to flip it upside down. And there you go. You have a fire. And that's all you have to do. So remember, just get your fibers, break them up, make as much air between them as possible, and you can start yourself a fire with your fire steel. I'm going to go ahead, wait for this to burn down. In the meantime, if you enjoyed videos like this, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.